Welcome back to On the Rise for Canadians of the Week, breaking down the top three Canadian performances of the previous week. And truly was a special weekend for Canadians as it was the final match day in European football, but it didn't end trophyless for Canadians, as one Canadian won his league title single-handedly for his side, and we will get to that. But we're going to start with our third Canadian of the week in Ali Ahmed. Ali Ahmed and Vancouver Whitecaps had a terrific result for his side and for Jesper Sorensen's Vancouver Whitecaps, as they were down 2-0 after 4 minutes against Real Salt Lake and managed to pull it back and win 3-2 over Real Salt Lake. A terrific result for Vancouver Whitecaps and an incredible win that saw Pedro Vite score in the 90th minute to get them the 3 points and to continue their incredible form and to keep moving forward. And Ali Ahmed was a terrific part of this win. Very creative, very skillful, and is showing his ability. Even if he's not picking up goal contributions every single week, he is still putting in the effort. He's still being very creative in the final third, and he is still having a huge part to play in every result Vancouver Whitecaps seem to be getting. This 3-2 result for Vancouver Whitecaps now puts the side on 31 points. Only one loss this season in the MLS. Vancouver Whitecaps now have 14 matches played, sitting at the top of the Western Conference, as well as only allowed 12 goals and scoring 27. This side is on incredible form and are fantastic to watch, especially from a Canadian perspective, because Ali Ahmed had a 7.7 match rating while also picking up a yellow card, and that comes without getting a goal or an assist, and he was subbed off in the 85th minute. Getting 85 minutes in this game, Ali Ahmed had a 7.7 match rating, having 27 for 39 accurate passes for a 69%, creating 3 chances throughout this match for a 0.58 xG. Very skillful, very talented on the ball. Ali Ahmed has been terrific. Also having 52 touches in this match with 10 in the opposition box and 3 passes into the final third. Defensively also working his socks off. 4 defensive actions, 3 recoveries, 1 headed clearance, 1 clearance, and 2 out of 2 tackles won. And ground duels won 4 out of 7. Ali Ahmed is a truly terrific player. At 24 years old, is absolutely talented, and yes, he doesn't come up with the goals or assists all the time, but his play on the field is very exciting, and he is a huge part of Vancouver Whitecaps' success this season and why he is my third Canadian of the week. This time we're heading abroad for my second Canadian of the week, and this one is very deserved, as Tajon Buchanan has picked up his form and is back playing some very good football. After scoring in a win over Barcelona and scoring the winning goal against Barcelona off the bench, Tajon Buchanan earned a start for Villarreal, and in that start managed to pick up an assist and have a very good performance for Villarreal. This was a Villarreal side who won 4-2 over Sevilla, and this game truly didn't matter on the last match of the La Liga season, as Villarreal already wrapped up that 5th and final Champions League spot in La Liga, while Sevilla almost needed something to stay clear of relegation, and they were fine in the end. But this was a huge result for Villarreal, a great performance at the end of the day, especially from Tajon Buchanan, as he had a 7.7 match rating and was the most fouled player in the match. And that is truly a great stat. It shows his ability on the ball, his presence on the pitch, and truly the attraction he gets on that pitch, because defenders are worried to play against him due to his dribbling ability, due to his pace, and once Tajon Buchanan gets in full form, once he gets in full force, it is very hard to stop him. He's a very quick player and very good with the ball at his feet. So once he gets going, it's very hard to stop Tajon Buchanan, which is why he was the most fouled player throughout this match, being fouled 4 times. Tajon Buchanan got 75 minutes before getting subbed off, also got that 1 assist, and also had 1 shot this match. 21 for 22 accurate passes for a 95% is incredible for an attacking player who is always looking to play forward, who is a forward-thinking player. and being that neat and tidy on the ball is a great stat. 0.05 XA and a 0.02 XG, while also creating 2 chances throughout this match. 1 block shot and 39 touches, 3 touches in the opposition box. Defensively, worked his backside off as well, which is a common trend among Canadian players. 5 recoveries and 2 defensive actions, and also winning 5 of 8 ground duels, which is a great stat for a winger. Tajon Buchanan finished his match with a 7.7 rating, earning the start for Villarreal on the final day. It's still very much up in the air if he will stay with Villarreal, but I'm very certain they will look to negotiate that price and try to get Tajon Buchanan back, as he's become a favorite within the fan group. And I'm definitely going to make a what's next video around Tajon Buchanan and his career this summer. But we're going to move on to my honorable mention of the week, because it was a very exciting week for Canadians, both abroad as well as in the MLS. And for my honorable mention, we're sticking in the MLS. It comes from Toronto FC's Jonathan Osorio. Jonathan Osorio got the goal for Toronto FC. Unfortunately, it came in a 2-1 loss, where he scored in the 91st minute, but he was able to show that he still got it, scoring a fantastic goal from the edge of the box, and he showed his dribbling ability, and he has not lost it. That talent on the ball, that ability to pick up the ball, carry it, and have a fantastic strike and a great finish on the ball is what Jonathan Osorio does best. While there's late runs into the box, having a strike from distance, Jonathan Osorio from the heart of the midfield can still do it at a very good level, and it's why he's going to be a great addition to the Canada Gold Cup roster. And Jonathan Osorio scored in the 91st minute as his side lost to Jacob Schaffelberg's Nashville SC 2-1, where they had 2 goals from Sam Surridge in the 57th and 89th minute, as Nashville and Jacob Schaffelberg are now in 3rd place in the Eastern Conference. But Jonathan Osorio and Toronto FC are still rock bottom. Yes, they played some better football of late, but they're still in 14th place in the Eastern Conference, sitting on 13 points from 15 games played. And yes, they've picked up 2 wins in their last 5 matches, but they're still rock bottom, only above CF Montreal. And Jonathan Osorio at least had a good performance. He didn't start. He didn't get the opportunity to start in this game for Toronto FC against Nashville, but he got 27 minutes off the bench and had a 7.5 match rating, scoring a fantastic goal on his only shot from the game, having 8 for 13 accurate passes, a 0.05 XG, as well as 19 touches, 2 touches inside the opposition box, 4 recoveries, 1 defensive action, and 2 for 3 ground duels won. It's a great performance from Jonathan Osorio off the bench, showing he's a great impact sub and what Jesse Marsch can look to get from him at the Gold Cup. But the most important, the best performance of the week by a country mile, comes from Union Saint-Gilloise' Promise David, as his side managed to win the Jupiler Pro League, win the division in Belgium, and this was truly special. Something we all live for as football supporters, something we all imagine as young kids playing the game, and Promise David got to live it. And Union Saint-Gilloise supporters got to love their Brampton Canadian, as this was the first time Union Saint-Gilloise has won the league in 90 years, and they've 1 point lead heading into the final day, and Promise David came on off the bench, scoring a terrific goal and placed it beautifully into the bottom corner, showing his composure, his presence, his ability, and his calmness on the ball, and a brilliant strike and a huge pressure moment to win the league for Union Saint-Gilloise, and also going on to score a second goal for himself and a 3rd goal for Union Saint-Gilloise. It was an incredible performance from Promise David. Yes, he didn't get the start, but he has proven through this championship round in Belgium how exciting that championship round is, but also how good he truly is. He's shown up in the most pressurized situation for Union Saint-Gilloise, a side who has thrown away the league in the previous 2 years, and now with a Brampton Canadian up top, whether he was on the bench, whether he was getting starts, whether he was looked upon, Promise David always rose to the occasion, and he is truly a big time player, a big pressure player, and can play no matter the situation, no matter the circumstance, and is going to be a major addition to Canada for the Gold Cup, for the World Cup, and he is here, and he is going to be a huge player next to Jonathan David. Promise David's stats this game were remarkable, and this was a man who came off the bench for Union Saint-Gilloise this match. 1-1 at halftime. On comes the second half, where Promise David scores in the 68th and 75th minute to win the league for Union Saint-Gilloise, as Club Bruges tied their final game day, and Union Saint-Gilloise soared to their first title in 90 years. 56 points, 40 games played, finishing atop of the Belgian First Division, and a well-deserved league title for Promise David and Union Saint-Gilloise, and all of the hidden gems they have managed to find throughout this team. But Union Saint-Gilloise subbed on Promise David in the 58th minute, giving him 32 minutes to have 4 shots, 2 goals in 32 minutes. 5 for 8 accurate passes, 1 chance created, a 0.47 XG, as well as a 0.21 XA, having 1 block shot, 13 touches, 5 touches inside the opposition box, and 2 for 3 duels won. Promise David is truly a special player, and he's shown it this season in Belgium, and why Canada was absolutely lucky and splendid to have landed him as a dual national acquisition. And what a campaign for Promise David and Canadians in European football. But he was my Canadian of the week. Let me know your thoughts, comments down below. Guys, I'll also be doing a Canadian team of the season in European football. If you guys want to see that video, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to smash that like button, hit that sub button, guys. We're getting even closer to 650 subscribers, and I absolutely appreciate all the support because I love the community we are building here. And I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.